guys, welcome to another game of Agricola. This time playing with Bigfoot, Idlewild, and Barbarossa. Um, I think there's only two, maybe three options to consider in this pack. Plow Driver is great. It's one of the better Stonehouse cards. Remodeler is great. And Stable Deliveryman is pretty decent. Stable Deliveryman, Wheeling, Remodeler, or the other way around would be cool, but these three cards, and arguably like Gardener's Wife, are just way better than the other cards, so I don't think we're wheeling any of these four cards most likely. That being said, I think I'm taking Plow Driver. In general, I like Stonehouse strats. Plow Driver is one of the better cards, and even if you play it relatively late in the game, it's still a powerful card, just a strong card. This pack, not a lot of great cards. Universal Educator is decent, especially with late cards like Plow Driver, but I mean, Plow Driver plows late, so we're not going to be able to use Universal Educator the best possible. Field Agent. Oh, Field Agent actually does work with Plow Driver. Field Agent, for some reason, does not need, what's it called? It doesn't need you to use a space. It's just anytime you plow a field. So I think Field Agent's the pick here. Yeah, every time we... So basically, once we get to stone at the start of each round, we can spend 3 food to plow and to get a veggie, or to plow and sow. Maybe get a grain at one point, but yeah, Field Agent... actually pretty good with Plow Driver. I didn't think it would be, but... well, Animal Renovator, for sure. Great card with early renovation strats, and none of these other cards are good at all, so a very easy pick. Yeah, so there's one pack left. Hopefully we see another stone card. That'd be ideal. Anything like Scholar or, what else? Master Fencer. Any stone card we'd be happy to see. Other than that, animal payoffs could be good with Animal Renovator. Like in the minor packs, we'd be happy to open up Loom or something. We'd be happy to see Shearer, anything along that line. Well, we could go pretty crazy with Prophet. Or Stonebreaker, actually. Both of them could be pretty hilarious. We could get to Stone in like round 4. It'd be difficult, but read Stone Food to Clay. Then Animal Renovator, Prophet. So that's 5 actions we can throw in start player. We'd have to play the Plow Driver with another action, so it's unlikely it'd be that fast, but yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Do we want to do it? Maybe. If we could open something like expansion plans. What else? The card that gives you guests on even round spaces. Any of those cards would be amazing. I do kind of like Lemon Trader as a card, especially when we can get a good number of veggies with Field Agent. Lemon Trader, like at the start of each round, we can pay 2 food for a veggie once we have Plow Driver going. Lemon Trader makes that pay 2 food for 2 building resources, maybe more if we take a sow action. I'm really tempted to take profit here. Yeah, I think the only options here are Limit Trader, Profit, Good Friend. Stonebreaker's just a worse profit. Good Friend. Yeah, I mean, Good Friend is decent, but the question is, like, what are we playing early if we don't get Reedstone food? Good Friend is a good Oct to play early. Profit we can't play early. That's the one advantage of Stonebreaker. We can play Stonebreaker immediately. Limit Trader we could play early, but there's not a lot of reason to. Yeah. Because Plow Driver isn't like Resource Collector or something like that, or Officer, any of the cards like that give you like or Silo Girl, stuff like that, where you can really stack up tons of things. Plow Driver, plows have diminishing returns. After like 5 or 6, they're really not worth it. I mean, it's okay with Animal Renovator because we can hold animals on Animal Renovator. Maybe like plow a million fields, like 10 fields or something, just fence 7 tight, keep the rest of our animals on Animal Renovator, but we'll run into very big point cap issues with that, so I think I'm just going to take Good Friend. Horseman is definitely the pick here. Although Animal Buyer, we could buy 2 cows relatively early. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. Like, we can play Animal Renovator, have space for cows, then play Animal Buyer and buy 2 cows. I don't see how we're getting that much food, though. Like, I don't see where that food comes from, so I'm just going to take the Horseman. Yeah, we don't need Animal Tamer with Animal Renovator. Tinsmith. Vegetarian could be okay with Field Agent, but with Animal Renovator, there's a decent chance we're going to be eating animals, and Tinsmith is a decent food engine, especially if we open, like, Clay Path or something. Cooking Instructor, I don't like at all. Bread Carrier is the only playable card here. Barn, definitely the best pick here, especially with Horseman. We don't need plows because we have Plow Driver. We might miss 1 stable with Barn. There's a good chance we can get to Stone by round 7, but it's no guarantee. Bountiful Harvest is actually also great. Hi, Mitty. Yeah, Bountiful Harvest is very strong, especially with how early we're plowing. Bountiful Harvest is probably pretty easily 3 points. Yeah, I think Bountiful Harvest is actually the pick. Barn is a stable action and 4 wood. So that's... I mean, that's like 2 actions. But it doesn't up our point cap like Bountiful Harvest does. And it might be a bit hard to make sure we get all of this up and working. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with Bountiful Harvest. This pick is very close, though. The other thing to consider would be Bountiful Harvest is probably more likely to wheel, because for some reason people don't respect this card. But I don't think I want to risk it. I think I just want to take the best card. Easy Milking Stool. This makes me sad that we didn't take Animal Buyer. And it's also a bit sad that we didn't take the Barn because we could be triggering Horsemen. But we can just build stables the hard way. Like, we can just take wood and build stables. We'll have enough fields that we don't need a fence big. Yeah, Milking Stool is great. It ups our point cap, which is pretty important when we're doing either a 2 or 3 room house. Definitely not 4. Easy pick. Yeah, we're doing relatively early stone shenanigans midi. We could have done super early stone stuff. There was Prophet and Stonebreaker in this draft, so if we really pushed for it, we could have gotten to stone in like round 4 or something. But I think I'm fine just building a room first and then getting to stone in like round 7. Wow. There's actually a good number of options here. Dunkhill is a decent card if you have a setup like we do. Oh no, I was thinking of Manure. Dunghill's fine, but definitely not the pick here. Evening Prayer is definitely the best card here, but it's so redundant with Plow Driver. Like, we really don't need it. Whistle is great. Baking Field is great. Hayloft is decent when we're probably going to go for Horseman since we have Milking Stool. But right now we don't really have a food engine, and Baking Field is a very strong food engine. Yeah, this means we can just buy a clay oven, and yeah, Baking Field is just so strong. Whistle's not great because we want to fence our stables. Hayloft is okay, but we might not be able to get the 4 stables. Baking Field, I think, has to be the pick here. Passing Evening Prayer is very sad, but it just doesn't do anything for us. Well, Pet Door's great for us. Guess Plow is bad. Fish Pond is okay, especially with how many, like, well, we might have a few empty spaces. We're going to plow a lot, but with 3 rooms, we want to fence tight to fence stables. Yeah, Field Agent is so as many fields as you want. It's not anything specific. Brazier is okay. We could convert like vegetables with it. Maybe if we don't get a fireplace, we could just like take a breeding pair of sheep with Animal Renovator and eat the sheep with it. But I think actually maybe Fish Pond's the best. Fish Pond ups our point cap more. Using the space is nice. Yeah, Fish Pond is a clay for 2 points if you fish ever, because you get, well, a clay and a food for 2 points. Yeah, Pet Door is just a bit redundant with Animal Renovator, especially since, like, if we have Pet Door, or if we use Animal Renovator, we're going to be holding animals on it, so we're not going to have a pasture for Pet Door to work. So yeah, I think Fish Pond's the pick. Cooking Hearth is okay, but I've never been a big fan of this card. One thing to look out for is right now we're not going to have a ton of ways to play miners. Animal Renovator is going to take up one of our renovation actions, so that's an improvement gone. We're only family growing once. So I'm definitely fine start playing relatively aggressively if I get up to 2 ox, 4, like Reedstone Food, 6 woods, 4 woods, anything like that. Flamingo Lake, I think, is the pick. Coffee Break isn't great. We want to be playing a good amount of Ox late-ish. Crystal Ball is a decent card, but we didn't see much. I think it's more likely Flamingo Lake gets us more food than Crystal Ball. We're gonna be taking start player a decent amount, like I said, but still, I think Flamingo Lake is the pick. Abandoned Willow is pretty great for us with, well, actually, no. I was going to say Abandoned Willow is great with Plow Driver, which it is, because we'll probably have an excess of fields, but Holiday Present with Milking Stool is too strong to pass up on, I think. Turning a wood or a clay into a cow when you have Milking Stool, yeah, I think that's just too powerful. So we're probably going to have a ton of fields, but that's okay, since we'll have a small house. I definitely will need to make sure I get a lot of food to support Field Agent. Yeah, I could have considered Abandoned Willow over Flamingo Lake, or sorry, Holiday Present. Because right now, our game is like very strong except for wood. We really don't have a way to get tons of wood, and we want to be building stables and fencing a lot. But the fact that, well, I was going to say the fact that we're not building a wood room, but we probably will build one wood room, most likely. So, yeah, that was something to consider. But I think Holiday Present's just so strong. Getting a cow is just very powerful. In worst case, like if we have to take a begging card somewhere, it bails us out. We're getting crops with Field Agent, MIDI. So we're not getting crops in the early game, but we're going to start getting crops in once we get Plow Driver Field Agent up. I'm probably going to try to build the first fireplace, because of, what's it called? Yeah, just because of the food we need to support Field Agent, Plow Driver. Whistle's okay, but no, Whistle's probably the pick. I like Dunghill, but we probably will try to build stables on our room build if we can. At least one. So that makes Whistle pretty decent. Yeah, Whistle's just so powerful. And if we don't play it, we don't play it. Sure, MIDI, it's a lot of food, but, I mean, it's still relatively efficient. Like, if we just focus on taking food, like, this is still going to be good for us. And we don't really need anything. Once we family grow and get to stone, we don't really need anything other than food and wood. So we'll just focus on taking wood and taking animals, and then our ox will do the rest of the work. Because our point cap's high, so we don't have to try to build majors at all. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to plow fields at all. We don't need to, like, take clay for anything. We can literally just take wood, take animals, take food spots. And then Baking Field also will give us a lot of food in the late game. Hopefully we get reached on food here. If not, I'll just play Good Friend. Both are perfectly acceptable. Hi, Del. Yeah, I've been streaming pretty late lately. My sleep schedule's been a bit messed up. Sheep flipped, so hopefully we'll get 2 clay here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barbarossa took it, since sheep flipped. Wood, clay. Is it 2 clay or 3? 2 clay. Stone, stone. Stone, stone, reed. I didn't add stone on this on accident. No. We didn't see a reed miner, but we saw ruins for stone. We saw multiple clay and wood miners, so good friends should be decent for us this game. The plan this game is just to play a pretty boring go for first or second family grow game, set up feeding with fireplace, and then play plow driver and use plow driver for the rest of our fields and crops. Field agent as well will give us crops. Bigfoot, wouldn't be surprised if they take start player here since they took 3 wood over playing an Ock. But the Ocks also weren't great in this game, so they might just not have an Ock to play. We don't have a low ceiling. We have Bountiful Harvest and Milking Stool for bonus points. I mean, if we get the chance to like build the well, I probably will, but yeah, I mean, our ceiling's fine. If we have a pretty farm, we have like 6 bonus points, and yeah, we like fence some stables, then I think our points will be completely fine. We'll probably have to take start player for a family grow without room in round 12 since we'll be on 3 rooms, but I feel perfectly fine with our point ceiling. Nobody took start player. That's good for us. We get to go second instead of going 3rd or 4th. Barbarossa taking stone again. Bit annoying for us. Oh, and major minor flipping. So Barbarossa's getting the fireplace. Bigfoot has evening prayer. Forgot I passed that. That makes sense. Wow, nobody playing Ox. I should play an Ox here then, because if nobody else is playing Ox, like, I should take advantage of that. I'll probably just throw out the plow driver. Yep, Barb plays an Ock. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna play an Ock. If other people don't want to play Ox, they'll take advantage. I mean, Bigfoot makes sense, but... Getting out a second Ock also allows me to play all of these miners. I could have taken 2 clay in the hopes that I would force Barbarossa to first action build a fireplace, but I know Bigfoot's evening praying, so that doesn't do anything. Now Idle will take wood clay and build the fireplace. I'm pretty sure Idle saw the evening prayer, so Idle should have known that was coming. Riding Maniac from Bigfoot, very nice. Oh, and Fisherman. So Bigfoot's gonna first action 6 food. So we definitely need to take 3 food. Well, we'll probably take Reedstone food over 3 food if it comes, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if Barb takes Reedstone food again. I guess Bigfoot's deciding on what to play. Or what order to play his oxen. I don't know. Okay. Not super thrilled about our position right now, but it's not terrible. Hopefully Barbarossa doesn't have ruins, because that will mean they'll repeatedly hit Reedstone food again in front of us, which would be annoying. We definitely need multiple Reedstone foods. Now that I think of it, taking 2 reed is bad. Well, actually, it'll be fine if somebody plays a miner with a stone cost, but we need 3 stone. So, I mean, maybe we can take, like, 3 stone from a space, but yeah, our renovation is looking a bit tricky. We might end up with an extra reed we don't have anything to do with. Obviously, Bigfoot first action fishes. Obviously, Idlewild plays Fireplace. Now it's just, do we get Reedstone food or 3 food? Because we definitely need to take one of them. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Barbarossa has ruins. Hopefully we wheel a 3-wood here. If not, whatever. Well, Bigfoot's not taking a knock. Maybe Idle will take a knock. Idle could take sheep. I guess I'm fine wheeling 4 clay. 4 clay is perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's good. It lets us play like Flamingo Lake. Wow, Bigfoot taking grain. That's a bit concerning for a baking field. Hi, Chet. There goes 1 3-wood. What is Barb doing? Taking wood. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with 4 clay. Going last here sucks, but 4 clay is perfectly fine. I could start player for 6 clay as well. I would have to start player... Well, I could start player Bountiful Harvest, then take 6 clay. 6 clay gives me resources for an oven. Good friend, not mastermind, but yeah, the second card is Plow Driver. I kind of like start player into 6 clay. No, I'm gonna save a start. Oh, sorry. Bigfoot takes reed. Barbarossa will probably also take wood here. Okay, Redstone food from Idlewild. Yeah, so our plow driver's looking a bit sketchy right now, but it should be okay. Yep, Barb takes wood. We will take the 3 wood. I just realized this evening prayer is great for Bigfoot because Bigfoot probably has a barn as well. Barb's gonna build here and we have to start player. Well, no. Did we pass a forward card? I don't think we passed a forward card, so we don't have to start player here. I mean, start playing allows us to what? Take Reedstone food. We could take wood to build a stable for Whistle. Maybe that's the line. Yeah, obviously Barb builds. Man, Idle got very greedy with these sheep. If Barb start played for some reason, we would have been able to take the sheep. I think I'm gonna start player with Flamingo Lake. Maybe it will give us some passive food at some point. Stone flipped, which is decent for us. Do I want to play Whistle this game? It could be okay. Spring Wrecker from Bigfoot, sure. Also gets to sow immediately, that's great for him. Redstone food is pretty good. Yeah, it's just a question of whether I want to build a stable or take Redstone food. Taking wood also makes it harder for Bigfoot to build, I think. But taking Reed makes it harder for Idle to build. Yeah, I'm gonna take Redstone food. We need a lot of Redstone foods. Well, we're definitely building a room with our second action MIDI. We just have to decide what we're doing with our first action. Whether we want 3 wood to build a stable for Whistle or Redstone food. But, I don't think we need a stable that badly. Like, Whistle's gonna not be great for us, because when we build stables, we want to fence them anyways for horsemen, probably. Idlewild, start playing for no reason. Well, I guess we'll see what it's for, but... yeah, Migrant Workers is not a good reason. This just gives Barbarossa free action, which is not good for us. We'll build here. I mean, maybe Idlewild start playing just for Reedstone food, but I mean that just doesn't make sense. Idle's growing fourth no matter what, unless they have some kind of way to family grow here. Interesting that Bigfoot took 3 clay fireplace over cooking hearth. So we need Reedstone food and 2 stone probably. Yeah, our feeding is so sketchy right now. We want to build an oven, but it's going to be hard to do. Because Bigfoot might fight for it. Well, maybe not. Bigfoot's going to be sowing his grain over and over again. Oh, it's and or bake. Then yeah, Bigfoot definitely will try to build an oven. Yeah, idle Reedstone fooding. So pushing really hard for a room for no reason because Bigfoot can jump them. We don't actually have to start player here. Bigfoot start playing just lets idle grow since we're the only one with the room. What do we want? We could take 4 wood. Is that worth it? Probably not. We could take 2 stone. Is that worth it? Probably not. We can wheel 2 stone, so I'm just going to take start player to make sure nothing funny happens. We also need a big food action. Bigfoot might fish here, actually. Yeah, we probably should take 3 food over 2 stone. Idle gets to build here, but yeah, I mean Bigfoot still gets to jump them. Bigfoot gets to go start player into build room. Interesting that Barb got the barn. I'm surprised I made it all the way back there. Barb takes fishing. Well, I guess it's time to take a grain and build an oven second action. This is going to set back a renovation a bit, but it's too important to pass on. Bigfoot's going to get 4 wood into 6 wood here, which is excellent for them. Universal Educator. Oh, very nice. Very nice for Bigfoot. We family grow with milking stool, I guess, is the only option. If Major Minor doesn't wheel here, we kind of die, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Barbarossa might build the well here, which would, yeah, I mean, it kills our game, but... Flamingo Lake is start of round. Yep. Bigfoot first action in Cooking Hearth. Why? Oh, start player the miner. Sure. That's why Bigfoot didn't, what's it called? Didn't buy the Cooking Hearth. He bought the 3 clay fireplace. Well, yeah, we just need Barb to not build the well here. Barb taking stone, sure. I wonder if Barb took stone reno cards. This could also just be ruins. Yeah, I don't know exactly where this game went wrong, but it's definitely not going great for us. We're still doing fine, but yeah, I mean, getting to Plow Driver next round is going to be impossible, or by round 9 is going to be impossible unless we have, unless we can get 4 stone, which I don't see how that happens. Barbarossa plays fireplace and takes 2 sheep, maybe. Well, maybe there's a world where we get 4 stone. That would be excellent. Our feeding is still really sketchy, but 4 stone... We could find something to do with 4 stone. Idlewild can't get jumped except by like a farm steward, since Idlewild can build a room. So if somebody tries to start player Idlewild, can just build a room. Oh wow, bamboo for Bigfoot. Yeah, Bigfoot's game is great. Idlewild takes wood, sure. Do we get the stone? I really want the stone. Oh, yeah, it looks like Bigfoot took all our stone cards. That's annoying, but whatever. Ideally, we'll wheel 6 clay here, then we can buy like pottery or something. 4 clay is perfectly acceptable though. Oh, I didn't take my food. Nope, no 6 clay. Idle just taking tons of wood. Makes sense. There's not a ton of... Well, there's a good amount of wood in this game, but getting the clay is nice. Yeah, Barb took Silo Girl. That's annoying for us. But whatever. Only so much we could have done. I mean, there's like nothing we could have done. What am I playing on my renovation? I don't know. Barbarossa playing Plowmaker. Sure. Oh, I can't play Animal Renovator now. Oh, that's fine. We take Rootstone food, but I need another food action next round. Um, yeah, this is ugly. Bigfoot plays Remodeler. That's fine. They don't have a read yet. Man, miners did not get played for us. Our good friend has been really bad, unfortunately. Yeah, I can run out this round. My feeding is just going to be so sketchy, though. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm playing on. I guess I could have start playered at a 6-wood there. Maybe that was right. I don't even know what improvement I'm playing. Like, I guess I play Baking Field, but yeah, our game is just looking really weak. Oh, we get another food, actually. Idle family grow, Bigfoot can't reno. So, animal renovator. Barbarossa will take sheep over fish and traveling players. I think animal renovator is safe. I guess I could have blocked Bigfoot's fishing. Maybe that was better, but yeah, who knows? I don't know. I don't think I've been playing great this game. Yep, Barb takes the sheep. We will take food. Yeah, getting the 4 clay, not the 6 clay, is very sad, because playing pottery here would be great. I need to start taking wood. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm so far behind. Yeah, I removed. bad shape. So we're getting another food next round at least. We can, like, take a grain. Yeah, I mean, field agent is just too much food. We can't afford it. It would eventually pay itself back, but there's too much pressure on the food spaces. I don't know why there's no food in this game. It's very strange. I guess it's Riding Maniac, but who knows? When sheep flip this early, normally there's tons of food, and there just wasn't. Doesn't matter where I plow, no. Yeah, there's like no one in this game, somehow. That's because multiple people built multiple stables for whatever reason. Yeah, so I probably need to, like, go take a grain, then take a grain, then sow. But Barbarossa will sow on me. I can go, like, take a grain, day laborer, field agent. Oh, I'm in stone. I didn't actually pay for it. Cattle rancher. Is this the day labor card? Yeah. Okay, and then Idlewild is looking pretty good. We don't get redstone food, so we don't have the chance to build the well. We can take 3 wood here. I need to take a grain and sow it, though. Maybe I just go take a grain. Taking a veggie is so bad. Field agent. Like, maybe field agent's just not worth playing at all. That'd be pretty lame. I guess we need to start taking wood. We can go, like... No, I'm gonna take a grain, take a veggie sow, I think. Yeah, what an ugly game. Also, cows didn't flip. We can play Holiday Present and start player next round for another cow. No, this doesn't even cover my feeding, actually. Taking a veggie and sowing puts us a food short of feeding in round 12, feeding the plow. Yeah, I think it's too risky for us to hope that Barbarossa doesn't want... Oh. There goes 2 things. We can build this well here. we'll do that. That gives us 4 food. Yeah, this sow is gonna be so hard to do. Barb plays start player treehouse, so Barb gets to grow again. Yeah, Barb is just looking like in excellent shape. Because Barb is sitting in front of me, they got all the Reedstone food actions that I wanted, so they basically just got to play my game but better. I forgot treehouse cost to read. I thought it was just wood. Yeah, I don't know. Barbarossa will first action family grow. So we can sow next round, first action if we like take a veggie here. Is that worth it? Probably. Sure. Reed is gone, wood is gone, 1 stone is gone. Oh, this also lets us trigger bountiful resources, which is good. Flamingo Lake doesn't trigger though, actually. This oh, our well food covers our plow driver food, so we're fine. So we first action, so we second action, start player, got our food, or our wood is just horrendous. Animal Renovator lets us hold animals. Oh, I also forgot about it, Milking Stool. Milking Stool also covers feeding. That's nice. We have to sow back here. It's way too critical. Hopefully we will start player, but I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. There's good wood grubs though. Barbarossa plays Pet Door, which doesn't do anything yet. I guess Barbarossa will start hedge keepering. If Plow Sow flips, I might take, well, it depends on what wood grabs are. I probably will take Plow Sow over 4 wood, but I'll definitely take 6 wood over Plow Sow. I'll take Family Grow over anything. Barb takes 1 cow. Why? That's so rude. That's absurd. I mean, we definitely still start player holiday present, but now we have a different action with our last action. Oh no, we don't get a breed bountiful harvest now. Yeah, that's so rude. What is that even for? I'm so confused. Oh, Well, it's definitely too late now, but I think Good Friends Resources played, so assuming Idle paid a clay for Crystal Ball, which I think they did, we shouldn't have been able to take a stone. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely too late now. Whatever. I don't think we're winning, so it probably won't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter because it like stopped other people from building the well. We would have had to find other ways to feed, which would have hurt other people. But yeah, like I said, there's not anything to do about it now. If 3 wood comes back here, I guess I take it. I need to start taking wood. Barbarossa taking animal. That's so weird. Oh, their feeding's just that bad. Wow. Man, feeding's really sketchy in this game for most people. Yeah, I guess I take 3 wood. We bake, harvest. Oh. Yeah, I'm 1 food short of being able to use Field Agent, so I think at this point, Field Agent's not worth it. It's just too much food. We could play it for like 5 food for 2 grain, but that's just not worth it with how sketchy feeding in this game. Not getting that cow is brutal. It costs us a lot. It costs us 1 food next round, and then and a point, and then it also costs us the ability to get more points from milking stool, like in the future, by taking more cows. Yeah, just really brutal. Well, Plaso flipped, so I guess we're taking it. Crazy amounts of clay out there. I did remove my food, I think. No, I didn't. We need 3 wood and we need 1 cow. Yeah, lovely. That family grow didn't flip. Yeah, I don't know. We would have had to take cow over so big last round to get it, I think. I don't even think we had the option to take it second action. Maybe I'm wrong there, but I don't know. We don't have anything to start player with for family grow, so maybe we can just hope nobody start players. That's pretty ambitious. Yeah, I hate start playing in round 11. I very rarely win. Well, I would say I very rarely win the 50-50, but I very rarely go for the 50-50. In general, I'd much rather just waiting to start player in round 12 or not start playing at all. Yeah, other people's games just look so much better than ours. Other people have more actions. We have a good number of bonus points, but yeah, I mean, compared to like Barbarossa's game, Barb is ahead of us on animals, ahead of us on crops and fields. We'll catch up slightly in crops and fields, but, well, we'll catch up slightly in fields, not in crops. Ahead of us on wood. Our game isn't terrible. I just don't think it's going to be good enough. And, like, Barbarossa, it's not on me right now. Oh. Okay, Barbarossa plowing, sure. We take more wood. I swear, if we don't wheel this cow, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, I should have one more field. Bigfoot plays pottery, sure. Idlewild will start playing. Who knows what for. There's going to be pressure on fencing this game. Yeah, so we need to fence pretty aggressively. I want, like, one more wood action, but past that, it's probably not happening. Well, at least we got this cow. That's nice. Yeah, Barbarossa's gonna be pressuring fences very hard. Yeah, I might just fence first action next round now that I think of it. Because Barbarossa can really screw people out of fencing. And I can't afford to start player. Start player Fish Pond would be alright. But I need a clay from a miner. Maybe if Bigfoot plays... Okay, I assume Bigfoot's playing a clay. No, paying a wood. That's very strange to me. Oh, pottery, of course. Maybe Idle will pay a clay with it at some point. But it would have to be on start player. So yeah, I think I'm just shit out of luck. How many points is 4 wood? 4 wood is 1, 2, 3 points. That's probably not worth it. There also might be an animal pair we can whale next round if I fence first action. Since Idlewild on Barbarossa will plow so and family grow, I think. Idlewild start playing here has to mean for family grow, since they don't need plow so at all. I mean, maybe for 4 wood, but if they take 4 wood, we need to fence even worse, like it's even more important. Yeah, I mean, we definitely had opportunities to start player for 6 woods this game, so maybe we should have done that, but, I mean, getting up plow driver was super important, and our feeding was sketchy, so I don't know how easy it would have been to do that. Yep, there goes family grow, no surprise. Plus, we'll be taken here, and then we'll fence. Hopefully Barbarossa doesn't fence here. I wouldn't put it past them. No, okay. Yeah, there's a chance we whale a pair of animals here. It's an ugly fencing, but I kind of got to do it. I didn't plow my field. Yeah, we could have just taken the animals first. But like I said, there's just so much pressure on plow. Barbarossa will probably take one of the animal pairs, but I don't think Bigfoot and Idlewild can afford to. Okay, Bigfoot taking wood. But yeah, I mean, Barb can fence, so Bigfoot, like, has to start player next round. Or this round. Okay, Idlewild start playing. So yeah, Bigfoot's gonna get screwed out of fencing. Well, maybe Idlewild won't set up to renovate. I don't know. We definitely take the sheep. It's 3 points. Barb will first action fence next round, unless Idlewild, what's it called? Unless Idlewild fences. If Idlewild doesn't reno fence, well, what is this sunflower farm doing? How is this gonna get triggered? This doesn't seem like it's any points. That's very strange. Oh, maybe Idlewild's gonna try to plow sow next round first action, but that's a recipe for disaster. We do need a grain right now, because our baking field is gonna lose a food. We want to bake the last grain next round. Barb taking 4 food off traveling players, sure. So plowing is 1 point. Veggie could be 1 point. What is our feeding looking like? So we're getting 1 food from milking stool, and we're baking, taking us up to 7 food. We're getting 2 food from milking stool next round, so we need 3 food. Baking covers it. Oh, we didn't remove this. Baking covers it if we take a grain next round. So taking a grain is 2 points, taking a boar is 2 points. Building stables doesn't do anything. Field agent, we could sow, but that's not worth it. Fish pond isn't worth it. How do I get points here? There's no chance of building stone oven unless somebody plays a clay miner. Plowing is the point. Can we do better than a point? If somebody plays a clay miner next round, taking 4 stone lets us have another point action, but, well, taking a grain is going to be 1 action, taking a boar is 1, and then family growing is 1. So all our actions are accounted for, we should just plow. I guess if we get plow sow next round, no, plow is still worth 1 point. Yeah, taking the stone is, I think, just too weak. Oh wait, 1 milking stool food. Barb might take 6 read here to try to buy BMW. Yeah, Idle's gonna fence first action, so Barb's not fencing, so we're not getting plow. So yeah, I don't know. Everybody's farms are pretty ugly, so we have a chance this game. Barbarossa has no bonus points. Bigfoot has few bonus points. Bigfoot is probably going to be the hardest to beat, but we have some points on Bigfoot. I don't know. Oh, profit. Okay. Well, Idlewild... Maybe Idlewild is plot sawing now that Profit came out, because Idlewild can go for renovation fences. I didn't even notice this plow coming out. Well, yeah, I didn't comment on it, I guess is the better word. Oh, I forgot about Bamboo. Yeah, Bigfoot's winning for sure. We might be able to get second, though. Yeah, Bigfoot's setup was just strong. The evening prayer into Universal Educator with Spring Worker, all very nice. Yeah, so our actions this round are Family Grow, Boar, Grain. None of those should get taken. I think Idlewild will plow sow first action and try to reno fence. They have the actions to afford it. Yeah. Idlewild might have us beat too, because, well, their feeding is sketchy, but they can take a wood action, take a stone action, take a reed action, and then reno fence. And then that they can fence 11. They'll have fenced stables. We have similar animals, similar bonus points. They have an extra room and one extra family member. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bonus points compared to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 10. But I think the other stuff makes up for it. Wow, Barbarossa didn't even fence. I guess Barb figures Idlewild will go for reno fence, which is probably true. Also, Sobek is 1,000,000 points. Bigfoot takes a sheep, sure. One of their last 2-point actions. Yeah, Barbarossa getting defense here might mean we get, like, last. Yeah, this Profit relieving pressure on fencing helps basically everybody but me. I mean, it doesn't actually help Bigfoot that much. Bigfoot just played it because it gave him 5 food. But, well, and it helps a little bit because it means he gets it last action in round 13 instead of having to, like, first action it or second action or something in round 14. Although, Um, Idlewild can't really pressure it at all. So, oh, but it also allowed Bigfoot to hold animals, so that makes sense. But Barbaros is still not fencing. Wow. Yeah, we take a boar. Idlewild will fence now, I think. I mean, maybe they'll go for the Reno. The Reno is not worth it, though. The Reno is, it's probably not worth it. It's 3 actions. It's 2 actions for 4 points. Okay, then yeah, it's fine. It's probably worth it. Letting Barb fence is not great, but I don't see the better path to points for them. Oh, maybe Idlewild has Clay Cellar. I think Clay Cellar was in the draft. Yeah, I'm not sure what I could have done differently this game. Like, obviously, I could have gone for some 6 woods. I mean, one option was I could have taken 2 clay over playing Good Friend, but no, because Bigfoot start players. Bigfoot start players Evening Prayer. Idlewild gets the fireplace. There were opportunities for me to like start player into 6 wood, but I was struggling to feed and get up Plow Driver, and I think getting up Plow Driver was correct. Yeah, I think this game just turned out poorly for me. Barbarossa taking all the Redstone foods hurt me a lot. We bake. Have a sheep and a cow. Have a point here. 2 points here. This is our final farm. Oh, yeah, Idlewild doesn't get any grain for any points for Sunflower Farm. I forgot it had the requires 4 grain to be harvested clause. Did I send farm? Yeah, Bigfoot's definitely winning, but so our score is 42. Not horrendous, not good. We definitely have Idlewild beat, and Barbarossa will be close. Barb gets 4 fences. There's no good way to fence 4. It's just a 2-point action. Oh no, Barbarossa doesn't get a fence. So yeah, we're getting second, but Bigfoot's crushing everybody. Yeah, Bigfoot setup was just very strong. Getting like 3rd or 4th pick Evening Prayer is pretty crazy. Obviously, we couldn't really use it well. Maybe we should have just taken it and given up on Plow Driver. I guess that was an option, but yeah, or just like use Plow Driver for 3 plows late instead of trying to push so hard for it. Maybe that was the way to go, because Evening Prayer is very strong. We took Baking Field over it. I mean, Baking Field was good for us. Baking Field was very strong. If we took Flamingo Lake over it, I think that was probably wrong. But if we took Baking Field over it, I think that's fine. Yeah, so final scores, I don't know. Oh. Idlewild. Oh, gets to turn Clay into Reed. Sure. That makes sense. So Idlewild will have, well, we get to see. 39 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Clay Cellar. Okay, never mind. We're getting 3rd. I didn't realize the Reno fence would be this many points. I mean, maybe Idle has to eat. animals. But yeah, I don't think so. Has to eat 2 cows. Okay, yeah, they won by 1 point. I'm curious how, though. 1, 2, 3 points. I don't see how they clay cellar. How did... Yeah, I don't see where this 49 comes from, or 44 comes from. 2 cows and 1 sheep from clay worker. And then they can turn 6 into boars. They're down a point, up 2 points. Or 3 points. Down a point, up 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 44. Okay, that's fair. I'm just bad at math. Oh. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, 42 versus 43 doesn't matter, but that's it for this one. I will probably play later today, but I'm going to take a break for now. Thank you all for watching. It was a weird game. Our game felt pretty weak, and it was. 42 is obviously not great, but I don't know exactly what else I could have done differently. There was a weird amount of food pressure in this game. Like, obviously, Writing Maniac sucks some food out of the game, but Universal Educator covers a lot of food. And she flipped early. Nobody else played anything that takes food. Yeah, I guess it was the fact that nobody had any good baking strats. It's probably the problem. Everybody was competing for animals for food. Nobody was doing anything with grain. I kind of did, but my grain strats were very weak, so I was having to take like 3 food traveling players early. I think that really was the main problem. But I don't really see how I could have done anything different. Alright. Yep, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.